And welcome back to the Dawn Show. Fashion and the Dawn Show are going to the dogs, as you can see here. We're talking about Paws, which is a wonderful no-kill rescue shelter, but also we say fashion is going to the dogs because of an event coming up at Saks Fifth Avenue that we want to tell you. Sponsored also, of course, by Philadelphia Style Magazine. So we want to bring in Kristen Detterlein, who's the editor of Philadelphia Style Magazine, and also the mom of Buster here.
Yes.
Who's also a rescue.
He is, yes.
And you know, here at WMCN TV, Dana already knows this story, and you know this story, that it's so cool because you can bring your dog to work. It's very pet friendly. So for those of us with rescue animals that need to bring them to work, so Buster is a welcome guest.
Oh, thank you.
So thanks. Oh yeah, you got a little itch there. So for Philadelphia Style, you must love the latest cover with Eve and all that you're doing with the fall fashion.
Yeah, we do. Eve has a great local story, born and raised in Philadelphia, had a new album come out, so she was a perfect fit for fall, obviously very stylish and very talented, so we were very excited to have her on the cover.
So how do you choose somebody to say, you're the look for our fall cover, for fall fashion? I mean, how do you come to that? How do you arrive at that to say, Eve, perfect?
I think a lot of it is timing. We always look for when they have projects coming out in conjunction with the issue. So for fall, she had an album coming out. She'll be in town doing some appearances. And I think for some of the looks that we chose are really reflective of what's happening in fashion for fall.
And for example, she has the highlights in her hair. I mean, is that something, the plummy kind of highlights? This is her photo shoot, the smoky eyes. I mean, is that something that you make her over at Philadelphia Style Magazine?
We do. I mean, we definitely, she has a look that she wants to reflect, so we really work in conjunction with the stars to make sure that it's a look that works for them and also what's happening for the season. So, you know, the ombre, the smoky eye, some of the winter white is huge for fall, so we were able to work all of that into the shoot.
Yeah, and it's funny because we're just coming off of Labor Day, and they always used to say, you can't wear white after Labor Day. And so this was so interesting to me that I see her in white, and I said, oh, okay, so it's not a faux pas anymore.
Yeah, I think it's white, winter white, creams, those nice like neutral hues. It's definitely a huge story as we move into fall and winter, and something that you'll be able to wear really the rest of the year.
What was she like? Because everybody says that, right? What's she really like? She looks like she's having a lot of fun on the shoot, and she's dancing and all that, but what was she like? She
did. I think how you see her on TV and interviews was exactly how she was at the shoot. She was very upbeat. She was very engaged in the process. Took a lot of criticism very well, you know, with her look and tweaking things, and she was just a lot of fun.
Now, how do you have a connection? Because there's a Philadelphia Style Magazine connection, there's a fashion connection, there's an animal-loving connection between you know, Kristen and Dana Spain. I mean, we know this about you. So is it fun for, you know, two strong women who are fashion-minded to work together on the Saks charity events?
Absolutely. I love working with strong women to begin with. And
I know you do.
Yes. And everybody brings something different to the table. So where I used to wear my style hat, now I'm wearing my Paws hat. And Randy, who you'll meet in a moment, is representing Saks. And Kristen sort of puts it all together because there's the story behind it, but the fashion mind behind it. And she's an adoptive mom, so it just brings it all together. But it's fun to work with Philadelphia Style. I mean, obviously that was my baby for years, and we just had an article on Paws in the fall fashion issue, and it's great. It's been a great partnership for a number of years.
Yeah, which is wonderful. And I do want to promote the event at Saks because it's coming up in September. So we want to show you that it's the Saks Fifth Avenue, Philadelphia, and Paws. So you're invited. It's Wednesday, September 25th. I really hope you mark your calendars, 6 to 8:30 p.m. It is $100 per ticket. Space is limited, but that $100 obviously is benefiting Paws, and so this is, you can, you know, put it as a tax deduction, right? But you're also, when you get there, you get perks for shopping as well. So it's a fun night of shopping and wine, and we have some celebrities, right, in a fashion show and all that good stuff.
We're auctioning off celebrities, so you can win a celebrity experience. All of the money from the auction goes to Paws, and people who buy tickets, they get a $50 Saks card, gift card, that they can either spend that evening or another evening.
So it's well worth it. You know, last time you were here, we talked about your mayoral hopes. So I know that you have political ambitions. I don't want to leave that out. But we're not talking about politics today. We're talking about Paws, which is, I think, your first love.
It is.
I just wanted
Absolutely.
to mention it.
Thank you for mentioning it.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you so much. We're going to continue our conversation, continue talking about fall fashion and this wonderful Saks event. We have a lot to show you and a lot to learn about the fall. So the Dawn Show will continue right after this.